Marvel.
Oh,
Says thank you. Production is everything. Of course, production is everything. Whatever we do on radio, we are just the faces. But production is everything.
What has production got to do with what you eat?
Hey, nametiana me kazana mikaria.
And fire ho ye juma. No, like I care that I need you to eat, but I should go and buy food for you as part of my job. Yeah. It's not part of my job.
Was a boss. Coco run about to mean to be Moana.
Yaro on Sempa.
Neipa, and anyway, let's get on.
So, as I said, TGMAs has ended. It's been a week and a few days, but there are still conversations around it. People are still talking about what happened on the red carpet.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Kwejo Sheldon is saying, say, if you guys can't really walk the red carpet well, you can't really follow the rules of the red carpet, then please cancel it.
What are the rules on the red carpet?
Like, you see, sometimes he said there are no coordinations.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you are talking to someone, you're interviewing someone, not Obiara Bono, in picture. He said there are some interviews you couldn't even put out there because the moment he starts, someone will come and pass. The other person will pass. So all of those things, no. The red carpet is really about showing what you're wearing, you know, granting interviews and all of that.
Whoever put together the red carpet, you need to understand there's always a barricade as to where the regular people are passing and where. And you see, like I was saying the other time, when it has to do with what we see on TV, the red carpet we see, there are people that don't just walk to the presenters.
Yeah.
There are people who are coordinating, who tells this presenter, this person is coming to you, we are directing this person to you, this person is coming to you. So that is coordinated.
But it looks like this time around.
No, it was done. It was you didn't see.
But the carpet was full. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
You didn't see. Listen, Kwejo Sheldon is speaking as a content creator. They wanted to also create their own content with interviews on the side.
Okay.
Typically, if you go to any event that is well organized and they know that they're going to have content creators, they create spaces for those content creators as well, so that they could be there and have all the coordination done.
Okay.
But for the one that happened that came on TV, obviously there were coordination because they didn't just walk to the presenters. They had to be taken and directed. I've been to 3 music awards before, and I know how it is when I had to go on the red carpet. They make you wait, direct you to whoever you are going to. Then you have those conversations. That's when they prompt whoever is on there that this person is coming to you. Okay. So that it wouldn't be like you go there, then now the presenter is asking you, please tell us your name. Concept crap.
But I think, I mean, I was concerned about some of the outfits, you know. Some of the outfits that were worn on the red carpet.
Why, you would have done something else?
It's not about the rubber tiring, the condom tiring.
Oh, say fashion.
It's not.
It's not fashion.
It's not fashion.
What is fashion?
This one, dear.
What is fashion?
Cancel the fashion aspect of it.
Have you gone to some of the fashion shows around the world? Have you seen some of the fashion shows?
Anyway, but this was condom. Okay.
Do you perhaps know what he was preaching?
Even if you wanted to wear that particular thing, you know, I think there should have been a nice way.
How?
Of putting it together.
Tell us the nice way.
I'm not a fashion designer, so I can't
then how are you criticizing it? If you're not a fashion designer,
I don't have to be a fashion designer to see that this thing you are wearing is nice or it's not nice.
So tell us how you think should have been done, and you're not telling me you're not a fashion designer. Please. We person do ojayata de kokra mundano. Imano Diwodi says, "Oh, everybody needs help." Oh, Clement says, "Good morning." And Imano Jan says, "Secretary or producer and newcomers are one and need to be sent when needed." Secretaries, producers, and newcomers need to be sent when necessary. Necessary.
Anyway,
the country. Yes.
Moving on to our next entertainment story. So, yesterday, Sabog was speaking about this story and how the organizers released a statement talking about what happened. I'm sure over the weekend we saw Stonebwoy performing at the University of Ghana, Liman Hall.
Yeah.
And the whole issue, Shatawale coming out saying that he was supposed to perform at TF Hall, and then a whole lot of things happened. He couldn't perform because Stonebwoy said he couldn't be in the same environment with him, and it was Stonebwoy's fault and all of that. Well, the organizers released a statement yesterday stating that it was orders from above for them to remove Stonebwoy Shatta Wale from the show. So it wasn't like the show was cancelled.
Of course, the show wasn't cancelled.
Shatta Wale's performance was removed. But then Professor Rosina Tremartin, that's the Dean of Student Affairs at the University of Ghana, has clarified that they actually didn't give them approval for the artist night. But Liman Hall actually brought their program outline and told them this is what they wanted to do. They gave them approval for it. They told them to get securities and all of that. But then the other hall didn't bring that. They told they were going to do karaoke nights. Now karaoke nights now they artists bar. That is not the agreement.
But people have asked questions as to, okay, there were other artists on the show. Why did you allow them and prevent Shatta Wale?
Well,
that's a question people have asked. Now, I wanted to do an editorial on this, but let me just add a little. You see, events organized on various campuses do not just go about, halls do not just go about putting together events. You need to seek permission from the Dean of Students. And let's not forget that for institutions like KNUST, Legon, and all that, there's been ban on some of these gatherings.
Yeah.
So if you really want to go ahead, if the university authorities decide, okay, lessen things that allow you to go ahead, the most important thing is to make sure you seek permission from the Dean of Student Affairs. Now, per what the Dean is saying, one hall actually came out with their program lineup. Told them whatever was going to happen, and they approved of it.
They approved and even told them the kind of securities they should get.
You see, I'm tempted to think that the other hall that had Shatta Wale on didn't inform the authorities about what exactly they wanted to do. The Dean has said it. They brought a proposal for a karaoke night. Now, if you are doing a karaoke night, you wouldn't need that security. You wouldn't need so many things in place. So fine, we agree to it. 48 hours to the event, we see you releasing a flyer of Shatta Wale. Now the point is that these two artists, we know whatever is going on between them. Somebody has said, okay, Liman Ho and TF are quite far apart and whatever. But you see, and people have said, oh, but they could have provided security. Listen, no security apparatus is more prepared for anything. You can't say, oh yeah, we know them, so we will provide 1,000 security men.
You don't just wake up and go and pick them.
Exactly. What if they are overwhelmed by the situation? So the Dean actually released a statement earlier and said it was cancelled. Then the organizers and now the hall went to meet the Dean and now put together the program line and what exactly they wanted to do. Now you tell them that, okay, you're going to have artists from Lynx Entertainment, all those boys, blah, blah, blah. And they now approve of it and say, listen, okay, with these artists, there's no rift between them and the other artists. So cool, we would allow you to go on. But for Shatta, if you had given us prior notice, then security and all these things could have been put in place. But because you didn't do that, it can't happen. Now, the whole industry is putting the blame on Stonebwoy and saying that Stonebwoy is the one who called and the order from above is from Stonebwoy. Listen, this industry, we tolerate a lot of concert and jokes too much. And I saw Shatta Wale go online and abuse everybody. Serious. Of course, that's his character trait. Very bad. Abuse everybody. Insult from Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy
to his mother, his father, his wife.
To the Dean of Students. I mean, come on, one person at Dean. Can't you ever be decorous at all? Now you put up these attitudes, then you want to walk into corporate offices and people should salute you.
But he has his fans backing him. Because I checked the TikTok live and people were even gifting him whilst he's insulting. No,
that's you see, the point is that fanatism has been weaponized so much that people shout and their fans, sorry to say, just move like that. Once in your life as a fan, you need to start reasoning and think for yourself. Think through situations. And you tell me because hey, now you see. We've allowed that to enter into our politics. It's entered into religion. It's entered into our ethnic groupings. You know, Otunfo was in Accra recently.
Yeah.
I saw one page, Asante Nation or something on Facebook. They posted about Otunfo and then and then the gamanche.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I see people leaving comments and say, "Stop posting about the guns. Who are you trying to please? These people don't respect us. They are nowhere close to us." What kind of mindset is? Can't we grow out of these things?
I saw someone posting that at a point, Otumfuo was seated, and the chiefs there were rather coming to greet him, and they felt it's wrong.
You see, really? The point is that we refuse to learn. Sorry, we refuse to learn. Sebi, Jimine does too much. Now, typically, when you go to somebody's home, what do?
You said we welcome you.
The person will welcome you, then you will go and greet. Nipano, what cheering now? That's what happens. Otumfuo went to greet the gamanche when he was seated. Now, when he eventually came to sit, the gamanche also went back to go and greet. It's tradition, it's normal. But because people have refused to learn, they just see anything on social media and they start barking and making noise. And, I mean, come on. We can grow out of some of these things. We are becoming too petty. The little things now, then we start cause. And then, oh, Charlie. We should grow out of some of these things. Back to the Shatawale issue. The point is that let's be decorous. When issues happen, we don't treat the core of the issue. Then we start treating the peripherals. That's how we never get anything done in this country. We never get anything sorted out in this country because we will look at the peripherals. No man and only a befa. Yesterday, for instance, I saw the Ghana Armed Forces release a statement and cautioning the public to desist from some of the utterances they are making. Which public are you cautioning? Why are we so hypocritical? Is this the Ghana Armed Forces? The same people who rush to wherever and go and brutalize civilians. Listen, you saw a video circulating online from a parliamentary candidate. This candidate clearly told the people that, listen, when these military men come here and all that, beat them. You've seen the video. We've all seen the video. The video is there. Instead of treating that person, instead of picking up that person, or instead of dealing with that person, you are cautioning the public in a statement and saying the public should what? Who are the public? Have you seen the public releasing videos and saying that when the military come to your side, beat them? Is it not a parliamentary candidate? So why can't you attack the person? Why can't you go straight forward and warn the person than to release a statement cautioning the public? What has the public done? Has the public threatened the military? What kind of toothless institution is this? Oh, come on, this country. At times, when I hear some of these things, it's very hypocritical. You've seen the video, it's there, it's clear. You've seen the man speak to the issue, and you're saying the public. Now, one citizen becomes the public. Anyway, I've taken your. At times, these things get me, and it makes me want to rant. It's I don't know.
I think even with the Stonebwoy Shatawale issue, the Dean of Science said something about the type of personality Shatawale is, and people took it out of proportion. I understood that she was trying to say with the kind of crowd Shatawale will pull, it needs more security. But people were taking it like, are they trying to say Shatawale is not a good person? All of that.
The point is that, listen, just as they can incite the fans to do anything, same way anything could have happened. As a dean of students, I wouldn't sit back and watch anything happen before now I come and apologize. No, I'll make sure that I deal with it. I'll prevent it from even happening. Do you get it? So we need to understand some of these things. The next chance says, anyway, please, Ghanaians don't like adoption and adoption. What a country called Ghana. Emmanuel Jan says they learn to refuse and refuse to learn. That is the brainwash from religion and politics that has taken away our tradition. Emmanuel says, that is the problem we are in. Daniel Payne says, listening live inside Sewa. Cheers from Angel Kwesi Pai. All right. Thank you very much for your messages this morning. I know I've taken all the time for blessing, but when they get me in that mood to rant, it becomes annoying. I hate it.
Maybe I will turn party cards.
I hate it myself. Party card, 5 cities. 5 cities. Yeah, kind of 5 cities. 5 cities.
First 10 people, discount.
First 10, I remember I had around 4 cities. 4 cities. We turn party card, why? Party card now.
Party card, no one can party crew.
Hey, universal. What to me join the party? To me, to universal party card. 5 cities. Open be aba wa from front desk ka obenya bi.
Ebi ni ho.
Boba mbe hu
Oba
bless.
no afre NY ansa na waba.
Boba mbe hu bless or 5 cities obi ambe jibi. Party